Hi, I'm Leslie Wallace. For over 30 years, I've worked in credit and collections. I've been the collector, I've been the credit analyst. I've sat in the meetings where collection strategies were discussed. And what I've learned is that most people are not failing because they're bad people. It's just that they're struggling because no one ever taught them how the system actually works. Nobody taught them what collectors are actually trained to do. Nobody taught them how settlements actually work. And no one taught them how timing can affect your negotiation. And then there was no one taught them how to approach debt from a position of stability instead of fear. I wanted to pull back the curtain and show people what I learned from the other side of the phone. My hope is that this information gives you some clarity, gives you confidence and control over your financial decisions. So let's begin. Most people only see one side of debt collection. Most people think that debt collection actually starts when the phone rings. It really doesn't. When the phone call comes, by the time your phone is ringing, decisions have already been made. There is another side. Accounts that have been scored, collectors have been assigned goals, supervisors have been given numbers to hit. Someone is looking at your account trying to answer one question: will this person pay? The other side. The other side, the board, the quotas, the bonuses, the strategy. I sat in those meetings. I saw the scoreboards. I watched the quotas. I learned how the system actually works. Debt collection is not emotional, it's mathematical. Most consumers think collections is personal. It isn't. It's a business. It's numbers. It's strategy. It's timing. The loudest dog that hollers gets the attention. That was a saying in the office. The people who asked questions and understood the process often got more attention than the people who simply panicked. Collectors are trained to secure commitment, not evaluate your stability. One thing that surprised me was how little consumers understood about the process. There are things collectors know that consumers are never taught. At the start of the month, offers are tight. At the end of the month, flexibility increases. That's because offices have goals, quotas, and deadlines. Older accounts often have more room than newer ones. That's why two people with similar debts can sometimes have very different outcomes. Your move. Urgency belongs to the collector. Calm belongs to you. This may be one of the most important lessons I learned. Save first, call second. Anchor low, require documentation. The person who prepares before calling usually gets a better outcome than the person who calls in fear. Never give direct access to your bank account. Protect yourself. Get agreements in writing. Understand exactly what you're agreeing to. The shift. Debt is not an emergency. It is a situation, and situations can be solved. Confusion creates panic. Clarity creates control. That's why I wrote this book. Not to help people avoid responsibility, not to help people game the system, but to help people understand the system. Inside the machine. If you've ever wondered what happens on the other side of the phone, this book is for you. If you've ever felt intimidated by collectors, this book is for you. If you've ever wanted to negotiate from knowledge instead of fear, this book is for you. Inside the machine, what debt collectors know and what you should too.